for a long period of time when I was younger, all I wanted to be was Wesley Snipes. Like, not like a job or anything like that. I wanted to be Wesley Snipes, and I remember clear as day saying it to people. Like, when I grow up, I want to be Wesley Snipes.
Hello and welcome back to Cine Console. I'm here with Gosher.
That's Pico.
And today we're talking about Demolition Man.
Ooh, this took a bit real good.
Let's get into it! Demolition Man.
Demolition Man.
We are going to go through the synopsis.
Hit me with that bloody synopsis.
So, in Demolition Man, LAPD Sergeant John Sargent, Sylvester Stallone, is cryogenically frozen along psychopathic criminal Simon Phoenix, Wesley Snipes, in 1996. They are forward in 2032 in a utopian, highly regulated San Angeles, where crime is virtually non-existent. Phoenix escapes and begins a rampage, exploiting the society's pacifist nature. Spartan is revived to stop Phoenix clashing with the future's peaceful norms. The film explores themes of freedom, control, and the clash between past and future ideologies. Are you ready to rock? So, we're going to be talking about actors and actresses. We're going to talk about our favourite scenes, our favourite quotes. We're going to talk about everything to do with Demolition Man. We're going to bring it all together, and it's going to be beautiful.
It sounds like action-packed bliss.
So first I'm going to go through the actors and actresses.
Yeah.
Just going to go quick, smoothly over. So I've got Sylvester Stallone as John Spartan.
Yeah.
Popular movies, Rocky, Rambo, all those sort of things. Wesley Snipes as Simon Phoenix, known for the Blade series, White Man Can't Jump, Passenger 57. Sandra Bullock as Lieutenant Lenina Huxley. She played, obviously, it's Sandra Bullock.
Yeah.
She's been in everything. Speed, Blindside, Miss Congeniality. Can you think of your favourite scene?
There's a good few, isn't there? Demolition Man's real good.
Yeah.
For, like, just those little moments, like, everybody knows the free seashells.
Yeah.
Talking about that. But I think, if I have to really think about moments, was the one where Sylvester Stallone he gets violations for swearing because obviously from the past.
Yeah.
Everything's so like politically correct now.
No, yeah.
Now he's in that machine. He's like, he doesn't understand the free seashells, and he don't know how to wipe his ass. And then all of a sudden, like, he realizes he gets violations for swearing, so he's like, "You cocksucking motherfucking!" Yeah. And he's just like, "You've had a violation. You've got a violation." He just takes him on to wipe his ass.
That is a good scene. My favourite scene probably is just when he orders that burger and he's just so happy to have a burger.
Yeah.
Because obviously he's not been able to get one in this new utopian future, and he's just so happy about it. And then Lenina Huxley just says, "Just don't ask where the meat comes from." So what is that supposed to mean? And he asks the Spanish woman in Spanish, and she reiterates, "You know, a rata." It's like, "This is a rat burger." And he's like, "Yeah." Best burger I've had in years.
But I think some of the best scenes in that was Wesley Snipes in his fighting and stuff. Just because I think he's so brutal.
Oh, yeah.
And he plays that, I just don't give a fuck, I'm here to cause mayhem, and I love it.
I know. It's a real shame with Wesley Snipes. Like, I was just like completely drifted off after like going to prison and stuff.
Yeah, tax evasion will do that to you.
But
But funny, but I mean, yeah, I remember watching that film when I was younger, right? And watching Wesley Snipes playing that role and seeing Wesley Snipes like in other films, and for a long period of time when I was younger, all I wanted to be was Wesley Snipes. Like, not like a job or anything like that. I wanted to be Wesley Snipes, and I remember clear as day saying it to people. Like, when I grow up, I want to be Wesley Snipes.
Basically, we dress like Wesley Snipes now.
Not like, "Oh, what do you want to do when you're older? Do you want to be a fireman?" And I'm like, "No, Wesley Snipes, Demolition Man."
just when it's gone a rampage.
Yeah, that's concerning. I just walk away going, "Murder, death, kill." Just skipping into the sunset with my friends. "Murder, death, kill. Murder, death, kill." Get them all to chant MDK as I walk into school. But yeah, just for ages, all I wanted to be was Wesley Snipes, and I couldn't tell you why.
You couldn't shake it
I
off.
couldn't shake it off. I just wanted to be Wesley Snipes because he was cool
How
as
many
fuck.
therapy sessions did it take?
About one.
So what laws would, from this new utopian future, would we be fucked on? I'll go for one.
Violation.
I was going to say, I'll put that at the top as well. So we've got verbal morality, no fluid transfer,
All right. Okay.
no meat, no salt, no smoking, no unscheduled reproduction, no caffeine, no alcohol, no physical contact, and no violence.
I may as well have just been born into jail.
I'm in danger.
I may as well have just been born straight into the system.
It's funny just because it leads on just from what you were saying about being Wesley Snipes in Demolition Man.
I would just may as well be born straight into the system. I'm never coming out.
Oh, so funny. Yeah, so obviously you got the verbal morality, which includes your favourite part, no fluid transfer.
It's boring, that, isn't
It's
it?
so boring. Which leads me on to another one. Would you actually want to live in this utopian
No.
future? Would you live in San Angeli's utopia?
No. Feels like it's been stripped of all human.
You fucked up.
Try again.
It feels like it's been stripped of all humanity. Like, you just can't be a human. Like, the thing about being human is, you know, you make mistakes, you do swear, you have that attraction where you want to spit in someone's mouth.
It's like Wesley Snipes again.
Yeah. And I just think, like, it just seems like it's not fun. There's just nothing to do. It may be peaceful, but you've got to schedule everything. You can't eat a normal burger. You can't. I don't get it. Like, what's the benefit of it? Is that what is peaceful and what you're a bit healthier, but there's nothing. That's why I suppose it shows it with Sylvester Stallone when he's there and he's struggling. He's like, this is shit. Like when he's trying to put on the headgear to have sex with Sandra Bullock, and he's like, what is this?
Yeah, there's no moderation, is there?
No.
There's no, let's take everything in moderation. It's like, make everyone perfect. But the society seems to be working. Obviously, it's a movie, but the society seems to be working. Is it just our mindset? Like, what if there was a utopia out there like that, where everyone is really nice to each other and everyone's good to each other and all these sort of things? Wouldn't that be a good thing?
For me, because I get to fulfill my prophecy as Wesley Snipes.
Made of guilt. All right. Well, speaking of that, this is my next point. Would you have a good virtual shagging session, or would you miss real sex?
You miss real sex. That's what it's there for, isn't it? They didn't give us a dick to fucking use our brain. They give us a dick to control that brain. No, it's not what it's for, is it? Otherwise, we'd have been born with that capacity to do it for our brains, wouldn't we?
That is true.
That's the way I see it.
But I suppose, like, when you're having a wet dream or something like that, it can be as real to the point where you ejaculate.
I've never had a wet dream.
I don't know why I said ejaculate on this YouTube channel.
I don't know why I'm confessing I've never had a wet dream.
I could have just said spunking. I could have seemed really cool then. But I just didn't.
That's why you can't be Wesley Snipes, I'm afraid.
I'm just flipping Lamina Huxley. I want to be hard, but I'm not.
Oh.
So, would you do it though? Would you do it? Would you have a good sex session with Sandra Bullock?
Well, it's Sandra Bullock, I'd do anything. Even if I got to fucking smell at her, that'd be good enough for me.
Did you know that when John Spartan first saves Dr. Cocteau and they go for a meal, like he takes him out for a meal, and there's this one food franchise that's is basically the thing that won the franchise wars. It's Taco Bell, but that's only in the USA edition. So when I rewatched it, I always knew it as Taco Bell, but then when I rewatched it, it came up with Pizza Hut, and apparently it's because obviously Pizza Hut wasn't big in America or as big as Taco Bell, but Pizza Hut around the rest of the world was obviously more bigger than Taco Bell. So I thought they'd change it, but it's obvious when they're saying the words, it's Taco Bell, and it's just so annoying.
I've never noticed that in my life.
Yeah, because like I watched it back, I was like, Pizza Hut? I always knew it was Taco Bell. It's just real crazy
So
to
how
me.
did you get to watch the Taco Bell version and not the pizza? That's
I
how we
don't
that's
know.
how we differentiate the versions here, not like American, UK, whatever. It's Taco Bell version and pizza version.
Taco Bell edition and pizza edition. I don't know. I don't know how I watched it differently when I was younger, but it was definitely Taco Bell. I remember it very cleanly. That it
And
was
that's
Taco
why you
Bell.
searched it up, because you thought, that's not right.
That's not right. And then it obviously the words weren't moving the same with the lips. I was just like,
Wasn't
nah, I
sinking.
didn't like that.
Oh, like his puppet mouth.
And this is like they changed the scenes as well. So obviously it would have been a Taco Bell logo on the building. It's now a flipping pizza one. And then there's the scene where he picks up. Do you know once he? Because they all come to try and get that flipping food, don't they, from
Yeah.
down in the sewers. And he picks up one of the things and it says pizza on it, but they must have changed the scene. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just all that
that
work for
effort.
what? For
Yeah.
what? We know what Taco Bell is. I just thought it was really crazy, really.
Fucking Taco Bell ends, am I right?
So,
Not right. Not at all. Disregarded that. Thanks.
sorry, I was trying to move on to the next point. Do you want to hear fun facts?
Go on then. I'm always down for fun facts.
It's something you know, but there's a humorous nod to the friendly rivalry between Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger. The film mentions the Schwarzenegger Presidential Library, suggesting that Schwarzenegger became president, a joke concerning the US Constitution's natural-born citizen requirement. So it was like impossible to become president if you're not born in the US. But
And then he actually goes
Yeah.
on to be a president. How class is that? Well, not a president,
governor.
but governor.
yeah, but flipping to become a governor, it just seemed like real crazy that he even got into politics.
Yeah.
I wonder if it was half because of this movie. Like, I wonder if this was like, do you know what? That sounds like a good idea.
I wonder if it's like a Simpsons thing and it predicted the future.
Because I was just like, that's crazy. It talks about his popularity at the time.
Yeah.
And how big he was, and that's why they changed the laws just so he could run for president. And I was like, that's cool. It's like a
would be
friendly
cool,
nod
that.
because Sylvester Stallone. I know in the 80s and early 90s, Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger, like, they hated each other, didn't they?
They had a right rivalry.
Action rivalry, weren't they? There was the action rivalry at the time, and yeah, they just hated each other. But yeah, just a little fun facts for you.
I don't know much about the rivalry, but I did see something quite recently where Arnold Schwarzenegger, I think there's like a documentary coming out about it, and where Arnold Schwarzenegger does admit for him to starting, you know,
Yeah, all off.
starting all off at I think at one of the awards.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when I can't remember if Sylvester Stallone won an award or if Arnold Schwarzenegger won an award, and he made a comment, and then it ended up at someone throwing something at someone by accident or some shit, and it all escalated from
Wow.
there. Yeah, I can't remember it fully. I wish I really paid attention because I've just made it sound like dog shit on here. But I'm sure there's something about where they're releasing some sort of documentary on this. It'd be quite cool to watch.
Oh, that's cool. So I thought, just for a bit of a laugh, I thought I'd ask ChatGPT how the 3 seashells from Demolition Man might work, and this is what it came up with. So the 3 seashells method. So seashell 1 is scraping.
Oof. That made my bum all pucker.
Obviously, ChatGPT doesn't have a bumhole. So the first seashell is used to scrape away any solid waste.
Right.
Its design allows it to scoop and remove the bulk of the waste gently and effectively.
Gently and effectively. Is there a way to use a shell gently? Fucking hell. You may as well get Wolverine to do it. With his claws out.
So seashell 2 is rinsing. So the second seashell dispenses a gentle stream of water to rinse the area. It's designed with a small nozzle or hole to ensure a precise and thorough cleaning, similar to a bidet.
What, like, I have a button on it and like,
That's all I can think of.
like a clown's fucking putting a water thing in its sleeve, like, beep, beep, like you just go around clowning your own ass.
So then the third seashell,
Oh, do I even want to know?
it's just drying.
How does it dry?
The third seashell is equipped with a small fan or air blower mechanism after the rinsing. It blows warm air to dry the area, ensuring cleanliness and comfort without the need for toilet paper.
Why don't they just get a proper fucking sea creature in there just to fucking lick your asshole just like clean? may as well at this point.
When I read that, I thought Public Animal scraping my asshole with the seashell.
As soon as you said that, I thought that's surgery right there.
My bumhole's already in dire straits.
You might as well, if you've got an hairy bumhole, you're pulling all the hairs out with it. That's gonna fucking kill. That's one way to shave down there, isn't
This
it?
is why I know ChatGPT just does not have a body.
This is ChatGPT's plan for us to kill ourselves. Yes, and all the bumholes will get infected.
Oh.
And then we can reign as the supreme beings.
So, simple storylines. Did it make the best movies?
Yeah, original ones, I reckon. And yeah, simple. You don't need everything to be complex.
No.
And that's why I like going on to Sylvester Stallone. That's why I liked the Rambos.
Yeah.
Even his late, well, even like, I don't know if I've seen his last one because I can't remember when they were released, but when they did Rambo 4, and you know, I'm not a massive fan of like sequels after so long of a time.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed Rambo 4 because it was simple. I didn't have to think and I just got to enjoy it.
Yeah. It was brutal, wasn't it, actually,
Yeah.
that one as well. But I can just remember being on that minigun and just gunning down 6,000 people or something.
Or they put landmines in like the little marshy pond a bit and they told them to run through it and it was just blowing up as they was running through.
It was good. Like I said, I always think of like simple storylines. I was like, was the 80s and 90s just a bit simpler? So making simple storylines and just running with it, the best idea. Like these days, they try and come up with these super complex storylines, which I just think are a bit crap. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like an in-depth movie, but sometimes simple is better. Like when I really think of a simple idea or storyline, I think of Con Air.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like, there's some cons on a plane, flying to another prison.
They're going to
They're going
escape.
to take over the plane, and boom, make a storyline from that.
Right. Keep it simple.
Yeah.
Easy, simple concept, and it turned out to be a great movie.
That's true.
And I just think, well, Demolition Man, I mean, it's slightly more complex, but not too complex.
The
It's just-
scenery, the surroundings is complex.
Yeah.
But the story itself.
Yeah, it's just we've got someone who needs killing. We've got someone who's good at killing. And then we've got someone who needs to stop the killer.
Who was
Real
someone who
simple.
stopped him before.
Yeah, real
Easy,
simple.
yeah.
And I thought, oh, that's a good idea. That is. It's just a simple idea. And when I was watching, I was like, thank you. That is a really simple idea.
Yeah. Good idea. I like speed.
Speed, yeah.
There's a bomb on a bus. If it
Can't
goes
go
below
under
7,
50.
yeah.
Great.
If it goes below 7 speed, that's it.
Yeah, dead.
Cool. Go with it. It's just a 5-second film. He drops below straight away. Oh, fuck.
Someone, don't drop below.
Sorry, it's traffic jam.
So, is there anything you want to add before we go into the reviews?
I just remember it being a just great film all round, but I just remember Wesley Snipes just tearing it up. And obviously he's done martial arts in real life, and I think that really adds a flair to his like character as well. Because I remember him doing some stuff and I'm thinking, fuck, he's badass.
Yeah, his kicks were amazing.
Yeah,
weren't
just kicking ass. And it was just good, and that led to a good fight scene between him and Sylvester Stallone. They probably swapped spit at some point and got a violation.
I just love how like happy he is about every bad thing he does.
Yeah.
Like every bad thing he does, it's just like when he has that, do you know, that futuristic weapon and it finally charges up and he shoots it for the festival. I love this gun.
Yeah,
Do you know,
yeah.
he's just so happy to just destroy
Just cause whatever.
chaos,
And people
destruction.
are so naive and good that he just loves it because he can just do whatever.
Yeah, and the police force just don't know what to do
Yeah.
with him. Just don't know what to do.
Not
with him.
used to it, never come across that scenario.
It's like, oh, this is crazy. This is too much for us because we don't know how to deal with this sort of person. So they tend to an older generation to sort it out. And I thought, very clever idea. Because I think one of them says, how did they stop him in the first place? And then there's the older police officer there who's been through all the stuff, who was there in the beginning.
Yeah. The old guy.
Yeah.
With one eye. Usually. No, not in the film. I think just every story has that one guy with like one eye and he's old and he's like a cleaner now and
So let's go on to the reviews then.
let's do it.
I'm going first.
Go on then.
Nan.
Nan.
Yeah.
I give it the same.
We
A nan.
Absolutely beautiful movie. Can't flipping fault it at all.
So good. So good. What's your
don't-
reason for it being a nan?
1 out of 10. In my eyes, I just think there is better movies, but there's just nothing to take it away from this being a really, really, really good movie.
Yeah.
Just not the best movie ever. I always consider 10 to be that one where you just think it's flawless. What about you?
I can't remember too much on the ending, so you'll have to correct me if I'm wrong, but is he just free to go at the end? Like Sylvester Stallone? He doesn't have to get cryogenically frozen again, does he?
No, at that moment, I think the whole world sort of changes. So Edgar Wright comes out of the sewer, and he's one in, and he gives him advice, doesn't he? He's like, you'll get a lot more cleaner, and you'll get a lot more dirtier, and meet somewhere in the middle. And then he's fine, he just walks around, kisses Huxley, sticks a finger up her nose.
Not the ending I wanted.
If you want to substitute nose for something else, you're fine to do it.
How's this for a helmet? Yeah, I just don't know. I'd like to. Yeah, cool.
I like that part as well.
Yeah. No, I think for me, I don't think it's a massive thing. It's probably a bit harsh, but I don't understand how we would live in that future. And like you said, they say we'll maybe meet in the middle, but I'd still like a little nod as to see what that middle would have consisted of, just as like a little close bit.
Yeah.
But I think that's just me really pulling it, like clutching at straws.
Yeah, I think you are.
Yeah, well, fuck you. Violation.
I'm going to put that in every time we swear. Right, okay, I'm done.
Right, I'm done. Thank you for watching today's episode. Really hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe so you can see our content being released on a regular basis. Give us your thoughts about the film, what you enjoyed, what you think the 3 seashells were for, anything we've missed out. But yeah, please do subscribe. It really does help us out a lot. And Simon says,